Hi, everybody. Miriam will be here momentarily. She's one of the co-founders, COO, and yeah. My name is Chris. I'm also one of the co-founders, president, and the technical guy behind Keto Chow. If you're brand new to Keto Chow, it's a nutritionally complete meal designed to make doing keto easy. We also have some electrolyte supplements that are amazing for everyday use and for keeping the dreaded keto flu away. It's way over there.
Oh, it's way over here. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the little bell icon for daily updates on all our Keto Chow happenings. Excuse me, I breathed in some air. I think there was a piece of fuzz in the air. What was I going to say next?
These live streams help us.
Yes, that's what I meant to say. Yay.
Be sure to subscribe. Hit the little bell icon. Anyway, Marie and Sherry are here. Marie is working. She's doing a voluntary overtime shift today and gets to work from home.
That's great.
Which is great because she says there's about 7 inches of snow. We got the same 7 inches.
Yes, it's so pretty outside. I can see.
Well, there's not a lot of wind. And so on tree limbs, you'll have the little teeny thing with that much snow on top of it.
It's really funny. So our fence, I can just look out the window right now. The fence actually has
a lot on there.
It's got a lot. That's like this much of snow sitting on the fence, like rounded, and then the post has like this pillow of snow.
So Sherry is also working 8 to 12:30 today. Let's see.
That's not too bad.
Mary
Sherry.
Jo is on. It's his first time live as a retired person.
Congratulations, Mary Jo.
I used to listen in the car on my way home. Now I can be here personally in person.
Nan's
on. Betsy says, fantastic, Mary Jo. Congrats.
Yes, congratulations.
People are talking about how when you try to mention someone on the YouTube app on a phone, you have to like write out their whole name. It's a lot easier.
Pain in the butt.
It's a lot easier in a desktop.
We just like to pull up a computer and just type to everybody.
If I can.
Yeah.
Well, it's regrettable. Last night we pretty much completely missed Joe and Rachel's live stream. I got on for I was on for maybe 15 seconds.
Yeah, and then
when Becky was looking elsewhere and 2 spammers got on there, and I kicked them off in rapid succession.
Oh, you did. So you were there for the
I was
spammers.
there for that.
That's funny. I was on at the very end. So what we did last night, we went out to dinner to Tucano's with Holly and Steve and some their friends too. So it was delicious. In fact, I woke up this morning. I'm like, my legs are still swollen from yesterday, and then I remembered, oh yeah, we had a lot of meat.
We had a lot of meat and a lot of salt, and it was delicious.
Typically, when I eat at one of those Brazilian steakhouses, my legs are swollen the next day because of the salt, which I love.
I didn't overeat. I
didn't overeat either.
They kept trying to bring us chicken though.
I
kept eating the chicken.
I think it's because it's cheaper. I finally stopped saying, no, I want beef.
Okay.
Bring on the beef.
Becky has 2 pints of Keto Chow mocha ice cream this morning. I have a feeling I didn't eat enough yesterday since our fridge was down thanks to electrical troubles. Carrie just downloaded a dad joke book. So
did he really?
Why did the giraffe break up with her boyfriend? He was a cheetah. I think because cheetahs are obligate carnivores, probably not a good idea for a giraffe to be boyfriend.
Yeah, they're probably kind of have differences in opinions.
Also, hi. Glenn says, good evening, all of my Keto Chow family, and Happy New Year's Eve to everyone.
Yes,
Teresa is on as well. I might have... Oh, Wyoming Cat's on. Let's see. Glenda says, good morning to my Keto Chow family, and Happy New Year's Eve to everyone. Let's see.
Well, everybody tell us about your menu for today. Like, what are you going to do for New Year's? What are you going to eat?
I am going to have... I made a bunch of Keto Chow because I've been testing new batches. And they've been hanging out in the fridge and no one has been eating them.
That's because they thought they were test batches.
I have told them multiple times. I even took the stickers off and said, these are available. And they just keep telling me, oh, we're not very hungry.
Probably because things taste weird.
Yeah, probably.
They didn't feel very good.
So I'm going to be having 2 of those today.
Nice.
Matreya's on, says Happy New Year. Almost. Amy's on, says good morning. Let's see. Good morning,
Amy.
John says, good morning, Chris and Miriam. Let's see. Betsy says, oh no, don't breathe in air.
Right. That's dangerous. Well, it was just funny because I took that deep breath and then I felt a tickle in my throat. So I think that there was a piece of dust or something in the air.
Marcy says, good morning, everyone. Or it was just flan. Kathy says, Happy New Year's Eve. Lisa says, good morning, my beautiful Keto family.
Good morning, Lisa.
Right Family is on. Visual Keto says, happy last day of 2021, everyone. Yes. Praying for health for all and happiness of 2022.
Right, me too. Thank you.
I did get to watch Serious Keto's last podcast of the year, video podcast.
Oh, okay.
It was pretty good. Of course, he talked about Atomic Habits, because that's what everybody does.
That's the
best. Chris Jones is on. Susan says, I'm working today as well. The exchanges have a rule that if an observed holiday falls on a month year and they're open. Really? Okay. Bridget says, morning, everyone. We realized last night at the restaurant that we forgot to tell our remind our warehouse manager that we needed a year-end inventory.
Yeah.
So that's going to be fun.
That's going to be really fun.
Visual Keto says, love your nails, Miriam.
Thank you.
I think I said Bridget was here. Sonia says, good morning. Debbie says, snow was not nice to my return home trip yesterday.
I'm sorry.
Return trip home yesterday. Didn't make the connection and had to do a Lyft ride home from Dallas to Houston.
Oh, wow. And
Wow.
I don't know, but my experience with waiting for drivers is not so great. Maybe because we're so many people.
Oh, yeah. Well, when we went to LA to go to Disneyland,
yeah,
we had to schedule 2 vans.
Yes.
One of them was supposed to come and pick us up at the Lyft and at the rideshare lot. Mm-hmm. And the other one was apparently supposed to pick us up at the front door of the airport. Mm-hmm. And neither of them came.
Yeah, it was annoying.
So we had to get 2 separate cars to shove all of our people into, because it wasn't just us 8. We actually had Miriam's brother as well. So we were 9.
We had 9 people.
And trying to fit 9 people, no.
Anywhere.
That's why we can't have any more kids. 8 is
crazy.
Too many of us. Why we don't have 8 kids. See, Hummel says hi. Becky says, I wasn't able to be on long last night. Stephen was wanting to hang out. Had to dip out early.
That's okay.
Let's see. Shari says, good morning. Snow on the ground here in Kelso, Washington still. Hot Keto Chow cereal for breakfast. Apple pie.
Yes.
GGB has today's tip, and it's a good one.
Okay.
Make sure your shaker bottle is closed before shaking. I think I've done that 3 times.
Or more. I've done that.
It's terrible.
Multiple times, too.
I did it at my old work once and got it all over my tie. It was terrible.
And the ground.
Yep. So I feel for you,
I've done it at work and here. Yeah. And I've done the blender without the lid on. And
I did the blender without the lid on. Right behind Miriam's head, the underside of the cabinets was just covered. Anyway, Debbie says, Happy New Year's Eve, everyone. Teresa says, good job, Chris, getting those troublemakers out of here.
Right.
Mary T says, good morning, all. Happy New Year. I'm not working today or any day ever again. Retired is the best job I ever had.
Congratulations.
Yeah, up there in Canada.
Yeah.
Mimi says, good morning, everyone. Susan says, good morning, Susan. Lisa says, second eye done on Wednesday. The new year will be bright and sightful.
Nice.
My dad had cataract surgery, got his lenses replaced. Mm-hmm. I told him he should get the ones that don't block ultraviolet so that he could
see the tetrachromic color.
Yeah. Ooh. He's like, yeah, but then I'd have to wear sunglasses all day, every day, indoors. Matreya says, thanks. Please bring more picanha, ribeye, and flank steak. Ooh,
right.
Please give me another slice. Mm-hmm. It was down to, there was... what was it? There was some cut of meat. And I'm like, I'll just have that whole thing. And she's like, that's a lot. I'm like, that's okay.
Yeah.
But after a while, they did figure out that only one person on the table. Yeah, only one person on the table was eating anything that had a sugar glaze on it. Or pineapple.
They're like, barbecue chicken?
Nope.
Like, no. Teriyaki chicken? No.
Carrie says, dolphins are weird animals. What porpoise do they serve? But dolphins and porpoises are different things. Julie says, good morning. Becca says, watching from bed too. I've either got COVID or the flu. Well,
Becca,
neither one is fun.
I'm so sorry you're sick. That's not fun.
So, Matreya, that thing about bring more picanha, Dr. Peter Ballerstedt tends to come into Salt Lake City fairly often. Mm-hmm. And I guess we just have a standing thing that anytime he comes in, we go
get
to a Brazilian steakhouse.
barbecue.
And when they try to bring him chicken, he's like, no, I don't want any of that. Just want beef.
Just want beef.
Let's see. Yeah, Wyoming Cat says, yeah, it's bad when the lid isn't down. Lisa says, thanks, Becky. Carrie says, hope those batches of Keto Chow had good grades. That's Christmas testing. A couple of them didn't. The flavor wasn't strong enough, and so
I had to reject it.
But
rejected.
But we've set up a new
procedure
with our co-packer that we're testing them before they're packaged, which is good.
That's smart.
It used to be it was more of a sanity check, gut check. Let's make sure everything was fine. Now because of the magnesium issue, the magnesium changes the flavor around pretty bit. And so we've been testing them before they're packaged so that changes can be made.
Mm-hmm. Which is great.
Yep. Becky says, hoping to get to Costco. I want to surprise Steven with some budget brisket chuck roast.
Nice. Let's
see. Jessica's good morning in Colorado this morning. Broke down until Monday. Oh, your truck is?
That is sad.
That is sad. I'm sorry. Trey says, I had some Keto Chow savory chicken soup and then later some cheese and a steak. Grilling in the rain.
Grilling in the rain.
I was thinking of singing in the rain. I'm surprised you didn't sing that. Marcy says, we're having an appetizer party with friends. That's kind of what we're doing, but just with our children.
Yes, they're our friends.
Yep. And I cleaned off the counter, by the way.
Yeah.
You're very impressed.
I am.
It took a long time.
You know what? We left a whole bunch of stuff out.
Yeah.
That's nice.
There's still some stuff on it, but.
And then that counter still has dishes and all the stuff that needs to be taken care of.
But there's a bunch of white shoes. Everyone will be decorating white shoes.
We just told Holly each of the kids. Markers. Yeah, Holly got the kids for Christmas their paint markers. And so they wanted to play with those. So each of the kids had an idea for an activity or a game that we're going to do tonight. And the one that Max picked was coloring shoes. So I just ran over to Hobby Lobby and got shoes.
And Target.
And we had to also go to Target because they didn't have man shoes. And the person who wanted to do it the most, Max, has man size
11.
But I was glad because they were only $20, and I was like, I'm not going to pay $50 for them to color on shoes. But of all the people that would actually wear them after they colored on them, it would be Max. It would be Max. So, we didn't look for the spray.
I know. John says I'm having soup in Keto Chow and Keto Chow pudding.
Nice.
Julie wants to know, when you test them, do you use butter or cream? So for the tests that I'm doing, I always use heavy cream for them, for the tests, because it's a kind of a known quantity. Also, I'm usually testing when I'm at work, and mixing with butter is more difficult because you have to do it right or else you'll get clumps, and I don't want to deal with that at work. That's why I have a blender here at home. So, yeah. There you go.
It's also like just the control, like what we do every time when we test.
Yep.
So we have a good idea of what it tastes like.
And Maitreya wanted to know what we were testing. Natural strawberry, snickerdoodle, salted caramel, pistachio, chocolate were all the ones that I was most recently testing. I think actually all of those are still in the fridge right now. Joanne says, wishing everyone a wonderful new year.
Yes, you too.
Mary says, taco chaffle bowls for dinner tonight.
That sounds amazing.
Becky says, thanks, Glenda. It's a fairly mild case, but miserable nonetheless.
Oh.
Kathy says, Miriam is still awesome.
Yes, I'm still awesome.
Thanks, Kathy. Maria says, I'm going to have...
Is that what the thing says?
I don't know what you're talking about. Maria says, I'm going to have a New York steak, and I'm making a small burnt Basque cheesecake. Wow.
Oh, I thought it was going to say bisque.
Jerry's making bacon this morning. Nothing better than smelling porky deliciousness.
Nice.
Let's see. Sherry says, Happy New Year's Eve. Listening at work. Well, welcome. Let's see. Sandra says, I do not have a cute name for it, but I had strawberry and raspberry cheesecake combo for breakfast.
Ooh,
so good.
That sounds good.
Shauna says, you're the best people. Love you. Bye.
You're the best people. Love you. Bye too,
okay,
Carrie.
Thanks, bye.
And you guys,
It's a drive-by carrying.
If you haven't got the 14-day book, even if you're not going to do it with us, which is totally fine, you should download it because it's yummy recipes. And Carrie Brown has contributed a bunch of recipes too. So, there we go.
So to download now, you need to put in your email address.
Yes.
And if this doesn't show up, it's because there's an ad blocker that's blocking it.
Yeah, because I tried it on my phone yesterday, and I didn't see the little sign up, and I knew it was supposed to be there.
Yeah.
So, there's another one right there above. Sign up right there. So, turn off your ad blocker if you can't see that thing. So go ahead and sign up for there, and then it'll be emailed to you, and then you can try those yummy recipes. So we've got a bunch of the recipes from last year's book. We've got a bunch of new recipes in Carrie Brown's recipes. So they're amazing.
Speaking of changes to the website, there we go. Keto Chow blog. Keto Chow blog. We're gonna go to the ToughLikeEmma. It's just a bunch of family
pictures together.
So, as requested in our live streams, we also have a donation box on the checkout page of the Keto Chow online store. 100% of those funds will go directly to Travis and his family. Nice. I actually added that last night. So it's on the last page. The shopping cart system we use has that, a tip feature. And so I'm like, hey, we could repurpose that. So I changed the word tip to donation. Mm-hmm. And as you're checking out, if you want to donate to help Travis's family, then you can. And
but you can still go over to the GoFundMe and
you can, and just donate directly.
Whatever you prefer.
Carrie says, oh my gosh, if the shaker bottle isn't closed, then you can be assaulted.
Yeah,
it is a little salty, but it's mostly sweet and just a bunch of milk. My family says, please,
a bunch of mess.
Please pray for Autumn. She is having heart surgery tomorrow.
Oh, wow.
Now, is that Autumn Weathers or Autumn the little baby? I thought it was Autumn a little baby.
Which Autumn is it?
Maybe her family, Autumn. I don't know. She has maybe. And that says, have a great New Year's Eve, everyone, and make it a great New Year. I have to work today, but with a winter storm coming in, I might not be able to work tomorrow. Ooh.
Oh, man, yes.
GGB says, Chris finding the good stuff. So far, my shirt does not seem to have any butter stains and no xylitol, so no dog panic. Yeah, that's right.
That's good.
A dog.
Yeah. I think it's just a good idea. Whenever you're cooking bacon, just put on an apron. You know what? Yep. It doesn't matter how good of a cook you are. It's just safety precautions.
Yep.
It's just to keep your shirt safe just in case.
Yep. Rhonda says, good morning, Bears and Chef Fam, and happy New Year's Eve. Yeah. As always, breakfast is Keto Chow coffee with an egg, lunch eggs, bacon and toast, and dinner pork chops and an omelet and a half a Ninja chocolate cream.
Nice. That sounds like a delicious day.
That does. Jerry says, tonight we have T-bone steaks for dinner tonight. They are thawing right now, but will be amazing, or will be awesome. Anniversary tomorrow, 29 years that Patty hasn't killed me yet.
Yes. Good job, Patty.
Julie made picanha last night.
Nice, so Julie.
Awesome.
That's probably better.
Sonia says, we're having a small group over for finger foods. I'm doing pimento cheese and chicken salad.
Nice.
With choice of PSMF bread or cheese. It's from Joe's 2KK recipe. Nice. Keto cocktail weenies and charcuterie board.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
That does remind me of, we did listen to Joe and Rachel's live stream last night.
I was going to sneeze.
It was funny because they were reading the part where I had popped in right when we started listening. Like right then. They're like, oh, and Chris is here. I'm like, well, I am, but but they were talking about, Carrie had a question about hot dogs on keto.
Oh, yeah.
And Joe was making the point that the worst hot dogs are so much better than most of the junk that people eat, like potato chips. That
Oreo cookie.
Yeah. You get what you can. And so I was thinking of the little keto cocktail weenies. Mm-hmm. Like we have a whole bunch of
little smokies.
Little smokies. Mm-hmm. Are those the best keto food? No.
Probably not. But
are
our
they
kids
fine?
like them. They're great. We're gonna throw some barbecue sauce on there and throw them in the crock pot.
Is it better than me eating cake? or potato chips or bread, absolutely.
We also got some meatballs, and the one that we usually get that's the lower carb wasn't at that grocery store, so we got the lowest carb one. But I think if we just keep in mind that it has a higher carb than what we're used to, we're not going to eat as many as we usually do. So, which that's still better. I mean, yes, it would be better to make them from scratch, but I don't want to, so I'm not gonna.
Becky says Dolphins make Sundays or Thursdays awesome. Usually only in the fall and early winter, though. Travis says, oh, there's Travis right there. Good morning, Chris and Miriam. Watching you from a cabin with the family in Bear Lake, Garden City, Utah. We got a foot of sno dropped on us.
Oh my gosh, don't go outside.
That's a popular place to go for snowmobiling. Let's see. So Mary Jo says, happy anniversary, Jerry. We've never been snowmobiling. Ginger B says, I'm gluten-free by medical necessity, so that cuts about 4 meats off the menu at Tejas de Brazil. Don't eat the spicy or garlic. They have gluten. They tend to bring picanha more. Yeah,
which
you
is
just
better.
tell them.
Picanha's better anyway.
Let's see. Julie says, good morning. Carol says, I have a blouse like Miriam.
Did you get it from Costco? I did.
Let's see. Betsy says, you guys are such great parents. No. Not if you ask our children.
We try. We all try, right?
Oh, Carol says, please pray for Boulder City, Colorado. Devastating fires last night.
No.
Amber O'Hearn did say that she was okay.
Okay.
I saw that. Too Crazy Q says, hello. Hey, everyone.
Thanks,
Not to
Carol.
diminish from the people
Thanks,
who
Carol,
aren't,
for letting
but
us know.
She's the one person we know in Boulder.
We know a couple more people.
Mad for Sax says, sax, like saxophone. Hoping the new year brings my taste and smell back.
Yeah.
I lost it last February to COVID.
Oh, no.
I have a pantry full of Keto Chow I want to be able to taste. New specialist starting Monday. Wow.
That's crazy.
I hope it comes back as well.
I'm sorry.
Carrie says you have to test the strawberries, so the straws are bent.
Yes.
Wrong kind of straws. I don't even know why they call it strawberries. Does it have to do with like plant, like straw, like
well, the
hay?
stems kind of look like straws, I
guess so. Uzel says, good morning and happy New Year's. Julie says, have a great New Year's. Let's see. Carrie says, I will have to look to download the book from Keto Chow. Okay. Kathy says, I signed up yesterday. Thanks so much. Marie says, I downloaded and printed out the book yesterday. By the black and white, since I don't have a color printer.
That's okay.
Let's see. Marie says, thanks so much for the donation box in the checkout.
Oh, thank you. It was a good idea. We just didn't think of it.
Julie says, good, because I don't like giving money to GoFundMe. Well, we'll just do it for you. So 100%. Miriam's like, wait, do we need to figure out the tax implications of this? I'm like, well, we're already going to give, 10% of all of the stuff we make on January 7th?
Mm-hmm.
I read it. To the GoFundMe. So we're already in. I have no idea what it's going to do for us
we
tax-wise.
should maybe have figured that out ahead of time.
Yep.
It's okay.
We'll probably just end up personally paying tax. Because Keto Chow is a LLC taxed as an S corporation, which is a pass-through entity, which means at the end of the year, if we have $100,000 of inventory on the shelves,
that's our profit.
We have to pay income tax on that.
But we want stuff on the shelf so we can sell it.
Well, for January 1st. So I don't know what the tax implications are going to be.
We'll figure it out.
For our company donating 10% because
it's fine.
It's going to be fine. Yep.
We will learn.
Yep. Let's see. Lisa's Break My Fast.
I think it's good. I'm glad we get to donate.
Yes, indeed. I just don't know how it's going to work out. Lisa says, breaking my fast with Keto Chow, savory chicken, bacon ranch chaffle. What? As I was looking at this recipe on your site, I realized if you change the serving, it automatically adjusts the recipe. Yes,
right?
It does.
Isn't that so cool?
For most of them.
And I think it should for all of them.
Most of the stuff, it's able to recognize the conversions. It doesn't, like, when you get up to a certain number of tablespoons, it doesn't say, forget that, half cup. Which is unfortunate. So you still have to convert. Oh, yeah.
It still says like 16 tablespoons or something. But that's not that hard. It bugs me when I print out a recipe and then I'm like, okay, 4 times that is blah. So I will write it all out before I start because I'd hate to be in there and like measure. Oh, I needed 2 tablespoons. Just kidding. I only put in 1 because I forgot to change it to the quadruple batch that I'm making. Oh, well.
Kimberly says, I'm trying to listen to this live while photographing an alligator. He's responding to Chris's voice. He looked at his head. Does he want Chris or does he want Keto Chow? He wants to eat.
Yummy. That's so funny.
Paula says, my chow order arrived last night. Love the surprise mug and awesome cards. Thanks, you guys are awesome. There were some people who got a mug and not the cards because I think we ran out of the cards.
Yeah, that's probably true. And it was only like a few.
Yeah.
So.
Betsy says, is there any way to purchase a sample savory Keto Chow? I thought we had that back up on the site, didn't we?
I think we do.
Did we? Okay, better question. Did we take the savory bundle off intentionally, or was it by accident?
I'll have to look at my notes.
Because
I didn't realize that it was
right
off.
Now. Yeah.
I think it was supposed to be on.
I think it just wasn't put into the right place. Because you can find it by searching. Where is that?
We could do it after we're done talking.
No, I have to do everything while I'm going. Where is it?
We'll find it later. Let's just write it down. What? I'll get a pen somehow. Reach over here. Okay, so I want to tell you guys about that's the tiniest pencil I've ever seen. What we're going to have for our food. Well, Chris is doing that. Hello. You
Miriam's back.
Just find it later. Savory bundle. Right. So we went to the store last night. Audrey really wanted to try Steve from Series Keto's lemon sherbet recipe with the tarragon that he did not that long ago. So we went ahead and I went to the store at like 10 o'clock last night, which is good because there's so much snow out there. Well, it was snowing, but it wasn't too bad last night. And so we made a batch of that and filled 2 creamies with it. And then we made a batch of another lemon ice cream recipe that we just ketofied. So hopefully those will be good.
Okay.
We're gonna have that as one of our kind of treats for tonight. I mean, I guess that's like the only treat. We got strawberries and chocolate, so we could have chocolate dipped strawberries.
Oh,
and
okay.
So those are our treats. And then as long as the kids don't eat the strawberries before tonight happens.
Yeah, good luck with that.
And then we got a bunch of different dips that they never have at Walmart because they had them for New Year's. So we got like a jalapeno cheese dip and a Gouda chili dip and a bacon ranch something.
I fixed it.
Okay, there you go.
It's right here.
Are you happy now?
I am happy now. I can re-engage. Okay.
All right, because I want to talk about the food we're eating tonight. Okay, so I got those cool dips.
Yep.
And then I did get some carb crackers for a couple of the kids, but I'm going to try doing Steve's cracker recipe and Joe's cheese crackers and then one of our chicken crackers because I know those are good already. So we're going to make those crackers to dip in those dips. And then if we decided we needed a cheese ball, because we were going to do a cheese ball, but then we found those dips. So we're going to.
I think those dips will work fine.
Yep.
Again, is it the best thing? Probably not, but it's good enough.
I did look at the carbs. There are only 2 carbs or something like that. So, but I mean, I'm not going to eat like all the dips. And we'll probably cut some celery. Oh, maybe if we have celery. I thought we had some, but maybe we don't. Is that everything? Oh, Little Smokies and meatballs.
Okay. Let's see. Andrew says, Happy New Year's Eve. I hope I'll have a great new year and a healthy start. Mm-hmm. Annette says, I cook my bacon in the oven.
Yes. Try twisting it.
Just a couple times.
Yet,
1 or 2
she probably
times.
already does.
You can actually fit more on the cookie sheet.
Mm-hmm.
And it cooks better. Shauna says, I believe Autumn is a young mother that Wright family knows who recently had a baby. Okay, that makes sense. That jives with what I saw.
Thank you, Shauna. We were just confused.
Tracy says, made it. Mary says, looking forward to celebrating New Year's with the Hungry Horde tonight. They are ahead in time, so I get to ring in the New Year and still go to bed early. That's awesome. Yeah, Right Family says her name is Autumn Bowling. She does have a little baby. She was a
Aw.
friend to a lot of our girls at church and was the first person to be kind to Elizabeth when she started high school.
Oh, that's a gem. We'll definitely pray for her. Hopefully, she can get through this. She'll be okay.
Betsy says, that's why I love you guys. No judgment. Oh, I judge you. Laura says, morning. Let's see. Carrie says, thanks, Chris. I had to redefine my foods and was a little cheaper. It just sucks when I go to the store to get a liver and they tell me, oh, sorry, we're still waiting on the truck. No kidding. That is terrible.
That's such a bummer.
Mary says, I was listening to Dr. Westman talking yesterday, and he was very clear. You don't need to have expensive cuts of meat to still be successful on keto. Do what you can afford.
Yes. In fact, something puts me... Dr. Nally. I couldn't think of his name.
Dr. Nally. Okay.
Yeah, Dr. Nally was saying in one of his talks that we went to that he said to his kids, hey, do you want to do keto with me? And they're like, I only like pepperoni and string cheese. And he's like, that's keto. So his kid had pepperoni and string cheese until he figured out he could eat other foods. But that's how he started keto. And so eat what you can, eat what you will, eat what you can afford. Okay. It's just fine. You don't need to buy Keto Chow. You don't need to buy picanha, though it tastes delicious.
GGB says, I'm heading to the store for steak trimmings, ground beef. Hope they still have it. It's limited. And a Redox gift card for my kiddo's birthday tomorrow.
Nice.
New Year's, baby. Wow. Maria says the grass-fed mini wieners aren't that much more expensive. The only caveat is they don't have larger packs.
That's true. And I don't even think I looked at it. But I went to the tiny neighborhood store. And so I'm like, I'm getting what I'm getting. I did look at every single package of brand of meatball to find this smallest carb one.
Sonny says, totally agree on the little Smokies. They aren't the best, but keep me from going offline and satisfy me. I love Joe's Cheez-Its, and they're so easy to make.
That's what we're going to make, yeah.
They're good with chicken salad.
Yes, they are.
Or they're probably really good with tuna fish.
Yeah. I'd totally be down to making a tuna salad and putting that on
Have you ever tried making chicken salad using sour cream instead of using mayonnaise?
I'm sure that would be delicious, too.
I think it would be delicious.
I have homemade mayo I need to use, though.
That's true. Okay, says I just downloaded the 14-day ebook. The Keto Chow chili looks really good. Carrie still wants a ribeye flavor of Keto Chow. Not going to happen. Carrie says we're having New York strip steaks with asparagus and hollandaise.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
Steve at Serious Keto was doing a cooking live stream and was talking about he has a new recipe for hollandaise sauce that he's like, and I think it uses tarragon if I'm not mistaken. It's not ready to go yet, so he hasn't released it yet. But he's like, this is a game changer. This is really good.
Nice.
Anyway. Mary says my daughter's taste and smell is still skewed.
Oh man.
Since March 2020, been torturous for her. It's not that she can't taste, but everything tastes and smells horrible, like rotting flesh.
That's really bad.
Wow.
Poor thing.
Shari says, what time can I order the My Chow surprise? Please, please, please.
Oh,
we probably, so if you don't know what we're talking about.
That is tomorrow.
If you go to subscriptions. So sometime tomorrow, I'm not sure what time. It'll probably be around when we're doing the live stream. You'll be able to order the My Chow
because today's Friday.
Today is the 31st.
Tomorrow is Saturday.
Tomorrow is Saturday.
It's not Friday.
No.
I don't know why I thought it was Sunday.
So probably about this time tomorrow you'll be able to order.
Yes.
Maitreya says I just bought a snack meat stick at the sausage shop. I think I prefer my own, but travel and hungry. Yeah.
Yep.
Catherine says the savory bundles disappeared after the Black Black Friday sales. Yeah, well, they're back now. I added it. So there we go.
What?
So you go to shop, you go to Starter Kits and Bundles, and it'll be right there.
Ta-da!
Because it was not supposed to be taken off. Let's see. Rick Wayne says, good morning, folks. Late. I was grouting tile on a cabinet I was working on.
Nice.
Wow, okay. Marie says, how do I find the Hungry Horde? It keeps coming up with a video game. So
that's funny.
Someone else probably answered this already, but I'll show you another place you can find it is you go to lowcarbevents.com, and there's this tab for keto and low carb live streams.
Mm-hmm.
And here we have Friday. All of these times are Eastern time.
Mm-hmm.
So here you got the Friday Night Feast, Chat and Chew is what Heath wanted to call it. And
Okay.
there is his YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And some of those are probably changed. I know Tara's Keto Kitchen, she hasn't been doing it because she's been taking care of her family.
Is that still on there? I thought I took it off.
Yeah, but I don't know if she's doing it. Again, we'll have to check and see. Okay. Don't take it off just in case.
Okay. Amy says, are you going to make Joe's chocolate treats? Did you see that yesterday?
No.
They're little ball things. It's a recipe that Michelle came up with.
Oh, okay.
I think they use high key cookies.
Well, we don't have those, so it's fine.
Okay.
We had some. I went into Kate's room yesterday to talk to her, and she had some.
Oh.
And she was eating the vanilla wafers. We have a really good vanilla wafer recipe.
We do.
We could make that.
Jerry says, I need to see if I can find a spare Ninja Creamy blade and lid and bowl. You probably can find those on Ninja's website. Yeah. It's always nice to have a spare, especially in doing different flavors.
Yeah.
See, Marie says, thanks, guys. That's what I thought, but I wasn't sure if this was something separate. Okay. Teresa says, I just ordered my last flavor of the week bag, raspberry cheesecake. And that's raspberry cheesecake is the flavor of the week.
Mm-hmm.
Because we're launching the surprise kit and we have the My Chow and all that, we're not going to be doing the flavor of the weeks because it's not as good of a discount as you can just get any time.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, you know what? We're not going to do a flavor of the week. We're still going to be highlighting flavors. But yeah, we're not going to be doing the flavor of the week.
Yep, My Chow is just the best.
Yep.
It's the best discount. It's the best.
It's
the best. Oh, speaking of the best, if you haven't seen our Red Riding Hood commercial, it's floating around on Facebook now. I
have the premiere scheduled for today at 2 p.m.
And today at 2 p.m. our time, or 3 p.m. Today sometime, we're going to do a little behind the scenes premiere if you have time to hang out with us. But that wasn't what I was going to say. Okay. I was going to say, if you've seen it, if you've seen the Red Riding Hood commercial, or if you haven't seen it and you do see it, go ahead and tell me what your favorite part is in the comments. Because I want to know, or your favorite character, or something cool that you liked about the commercial, or whatever.
There's the link.
I want to see what you think.
I just put the link into the chat.
For the premiere for today.
Yeah, and so look. Oh, there we are.
There's us.
Here we are. Look, my eyes are closed. So premieres.
Yeah, you're taking a nap.
In 28 hours.
Whoops.
That's the wrong day. Hold on, let me change that.
He'll fix it.
28 hours.
You could fix it after we're done.
No. I could not fix it after we're done.
You're so funny.
Because if I do it then, 2 p.m. Mountain, which is 4 p.m. Eastern.
Okay, so if you want to hang out with us again, we'll be in the chat. Silly man.
Silly me. Okay, let's see. Becky said, if I go to Costco and hunt for picanha, what cut is it? It's the... you probably won't be able to find it at Costco because it's part of a different cut.
Oh. But you can...
They call it like top sirloin or something like that.
Ask the butcher. Sorry.
They actually might. No. A good butcher is going to say, okay, yeah,
and you know what? The Costco butchers are really nice. Like, I've talked to them before, and I just say, hey, do you have this? Like, we got... from Sam's Club one time, we got those beef ribs. Yeah. Because they go ahead and cross-cut them and then put them into individual servings or whatever.
They're making them Korean style.
Yeah. And I said, can I just have a whole giant rack of beef ribs? I mean, 2 of them. And
you said, yeah.
We just came in and got them, and it covered Holly. She carried it like this, and it was like, a 10-pound baby.
Her smoker lit on fire. Swang says, good morning.
A good day, though.
Carrie says, just that the prices here in Texas are crazy for some reason. Yeah. Looked like there was a hurricane that went through the meat area today.
Oh man.
Let's see. Carrie says, well, I wonder what game Steve changed for Serious Keto. It was Go Fish. Okay, let's see. Maitreya says, yeah, specifically the top sirloin cap, aka the rump cover, rump cap, etc., the triangle piece.
Yes, thank you.
Jessica says, you all have a very happy holiday and a great new year. I'm going to go research a hotel. Hopefully the casino here has a room on.
Oh, yes. And hopefully they have a buffet that you can go eat at that has like crab legs or something. Yeah.
Right Family says, her Chris found smoked hog jowls bacon for under $2.
Wow, that's cool.
Mary says, thank you for the event calendar. I only have the one question. When do you find the time? Talking about going on. No, that is there
that saves his time.
To save me time.
It's a calendar, so he doesn't have to remember.
Yep.
Yeah, do you want to pull it up again and we can talk about Keto Salt Lake one more time? I know we keep talking about the same things.
I'm trying to catch up on comments.
Oh, well, I'm not.
Okay, well, here we are.
Thank you.
LowCarbEvents.com.
Yay.
So there you got, there's the Low Carb Boca.
Which we're going to.
We're going to.
Yeah, so if you're in California, want to hang out.
You mean Florida?
I meant Florida.
The last one was in California.
Wrong. Low Carb USA.
You've got Adapt is doing a bunch.
Yeah.
You got one in Virginia. Mm-hmm. You got one in North Carolina.
Yep.
And one in Georgia. And there's Keto Salt Lake.
Yep. I was wanting you to pull up so we could see the speakers again.
Oh, okay.
Yep. There we go. So there's our speakers. Dave Feldman, Ron Rigby, Kim Howerton, Peter Ballestead, Cynthia Turlow, Bon Sandant, Autumn Weathers, Abby Turlanger, Eric Westman, Ben Azadi, Dr. Ken Berry, Paula Vega, and Brian Lidsky. I'm so excited, you guys. He's so amazing.
Now, these are just the ones that are confirmed, and Joe and Rachel are supposed to be on this list somewhere.
Yes.
So, okay.
But we're excited about it.
Let's see. Jerry says 2 p.m. Eastern. No, 4 p.m. Eastern.
Yes.
Let's see. Marie says the Red Riding Hood commercial is great. I love when she smashes the cake. I've got slow motion video of that. In vertical video. Yeah. That's why I didn't include it.
We should post it on Instagram.
Yeah, I did post it on Instagram.
Oh, well, let's do it again.
I posted it the day it was shot. Let's see. Amy says, how many new flavors are you going to make next year? None to speak of.
We have a plan.
We do have a plan, but we don't speak about them until we have them ready to launch.
We will have new flavors next year. Tell us what you'd like.
Yeah, okay. Let's see. Carrie says, Rick, when I can see that. I need a printer to print out more cows. Mm-hmm. Maitreya says, the Red Riding Hood commercials are hilarious. Please do share them with your friends, especially the Facebook version. Yeah. Marie says, Chris and Miriam, do you have a playlist of the commercials available somewhere to watch? On YouTube, there is. Mm-hmm. If you go to the Keto Chow YouTube channel, there is a Keto Chow commercials playlist that has all of them. It actually has multiple versions of them as well. Mm-hmm. Becky says, you are coming to Florida? Yeah, well, Miriam's going, and I had to come along with
I'm coming.
We're actually heading out.
On the 11th.
Not this month, next month. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're going to be there on the... Yeah, we fly in on the 11th. My arms are going to be so tired.
I'm going to just sit on your back, okay?
Okay. Let's see. Betsy wants blueberry muffin.
Oh,
Ray says, I missed the commercial. How can I see it?
It's on Facebook.
It is on Facebook. Mm-hmm. It's also on YouTube, but it's not publicly available on YouTube yet. It's just unlisted. Later today, I'll have it public after we do the premiere.
Yeah.
So the premiere is going to happen at 4 p.m. Eastern today, which is 1 p.m. Pacific, and we'll be in there commenting. But it's got Miriam and I in the little bottom corner, and we pause it every once in a while, and we talk about it, and then we have some behind-the-scenes footage that we show as well. Yep. Catherine wants a French onion savory flavor. Now, you can do that with the beef. The beef is just unflavored, and so you can add all sorts of stuff.
Just throw some onions in there. Yep. Let's have that today.
Julie is coming to Salt Lake City for the Keto Conference.
Yes, Julie. I'm so happy.
Ron says, will new flavors be presented to everyone at the same time, or only if they're in the Chow Club? So there is no more Chow Club.
Yeah, Chow Club is over.
It's gone.
It's my Chow.
As far as the release thing.
That was fun though, huh?
Yeah, we'll have to figure that out because we haven't released one yet since we got rid of Chow Club.
Yep.
Except for the... No, the gingerbread was before.
Was before
That's right. And even then, we didn't always put them in the chocolate at first.
Yep.
But I don't know that we're planning on putting new flavors into the My Chow surprise kit. But we're going to have to cross that bridge when we get to it.
Yeah, we will.
Oh my gosh.
To surprise, so
we like to surprise ourselves. Julie says, I'm coming to Salt Lake City for the keto conference. I think I read that already.
I'm so excited.
Marie says, thanks. Laura wants a cherry. I have been working on cherry. It just keeps tasting like cough drops. Anyway, Marie says, well, time to work. Bye. Jet says, I keep hearing the name Bones Coffee. Is it good?
I've heard that lots of people like Bones Coffee. I think it's maybe mild. I don't know. We actually don't drink coffee, so we're not very helpful in the coffee area.
I think coffee smells like burnt popcorn.
But Bones Coffee does have a cute branding.
Yep.
I can appreciate that.
Well, Catherine says, I caramelize onions and add it to the beef. It would help me be lazy. I can understand that.
Oh, yeah.
Marie says, yes, an onion soup flavor would be amazing. Rhonda says, oh, My Chow. Yes. But see, you did it wrong still, Rhonda. It's My Chow with a lowercase m, and it's all one word.
It doesn't matter. We just keep correcting our employees. They're trying to get it.
Well, our writer lady came up with a style guide, and I have to do it the way that's in the style guide, or else
Here you go. Can you read that? My Chow. It's
My
backwards.
There you go. So, anyway. Just being pedantic. GGB says 10 pounds of 80-20 steak trimmings, ground beef. # winning, the butcher said to me. Party, or do you just know what's good?
Right, and that's a good butcher right there.
Becky says coffee is an acquired taste. Apparently so is beer, and I don't go for either of those. So Suzanne says, how does it work when I want to get one bag of one flavor using a discount of My Chow? So with My Chow, there are no discounts other than the built-in 15%. So if you just want to get a single bag, there's not a way to do that. But you can poke around and probably find a coupon somewhere. That would be the sending 10% off. Rhonda says,
same temperature?
No. Rhonda says, I'm working, dude.
Yeah, gosh.
Cookie says,
give her a break.
Catherine says, Snickerdoodle plus a pinch or two of true lemon powder and a quarter cup of wild blueberries equals blueberry muffin.
I'm totally going to try that. I'm writing that down too, next to My Chow.
Just Snickerdoodle,
true lemon,
some true lemon, and some actual blueberries. We have frozen blueberries.
Yeah.
That I bought like 4 months ago and nobody has touched. Betsy says, I made caramel macchiato creamy last night. Can't wait to try it. Sam's here. Jerry says gingerbread.
Sammy.
Wants gingerbread in big bags.
Right?
Yeah, we
Come
got
tell
a lot
everybody.
of snow.
With that face that you just had on.
There's a lot more stuff.
Hold on. Show him your shirt.
Oh, yes. A little closer. What does it say?
Mess with the honk, you get the bonk. It's from Untitled Goose Game.
Bless you.
Yeah. You didn't know.
Wait, is there a baseball bat in
No, aren't there isn't there like a stick
There's
that you
a
pick up?
baseball bat you pick up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Haven't you beaten that game?
Yeah, I have. I've beat it in like 30 minutes.
I don't think you have to pick it up,
game.
But you can.
I will.
Oh,
Come
Catherine
say hi,
says
Kate.
add blueberries into the blender and barely chop them. Becky says mine came from exhaustion due to hypothyroidism.
Oh.
Carrie says those berries are so blue since nobody touched them.
Mm-hmm.
And he said cool shirt.
I'm blue.
Becky says Sam is adorable. Well, Betsy's got to go. We got to go too. My family says that's a cute shirt. Jerry says those berries are so sad. They're blueberries.
They're so blue.
The song that you were supposed to sing was from VeggieTales. I'm so blue. I'm so blue. There's a spammer here posting dumb links. Hold on.
Going to do that.
Block user.
Wah.
They're gone. Okay. Anyway, Catherine says it's also good with other kinds of berries. I've done raspberries so far.
Oh,
Sweet.
that sounds good.
Okay, well, we're going to go.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us.
Have a happy new year.
Yeah, have a happy new year.
And stay keto for New Year's Eve.
Yep. Be kind to yourself and do things that help you on with your goals.
Yes.
Okay.
We'll get your back.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.